This is my new partner.
He can be a little by the book.
FBI, open up.
He read me the riot act for fibbing to a suspect in a safe house.
So that's in your company's playbook?
Yeah, because it's very effective.
After you, Oscar.
Felix.
Lying sure seems to come easy for you.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about Bill Goodman. Bill Goodman here. He is a career FBI man. He has a very linear approach to law and order. He sees things in a very black and white way, and is particularly fastidious, I would say. I think that's a good word for Bill.
I think it's a great word.
Fastidious. He asks a lot of questions. Oh no, that's Nick. No, that's Bill.
No, that's...
Oh, it's the same.
That was great.
Thanks, mate.
Colin. Glass. Not fragile,
Not
which
fragile.
you might think from the last name.
But he's a real pain.
Indeed. Colin and Bill.
Go together like a window and sill.
I am the ledge, he is the pain. No, he's a very secretive man, but I think Bill's going to be the person to bring out some of those secrets.
Oh.
He lives in the gray. For real.
Which is not an area in New York.
No, it's
I hasten
not.
to add. He lives in the metaphorical grey of law and order.
In the Upper East Side.
Yeah.
He goes by his own rules. He is the poster guy for the CIA. He doesn't like to be challenged. He's traditionally worked with FBI liaisons that have been pushovers. But I think deep down, he wants someone that's on his level, that he can rely on. And trust, potentially. Even though he says and claims he doesn't trust anyone.
Those are the only people worth trusting.
We're going to be friends, aren't we?
We are going to be friends, yeah. Well, I think Colin wishes he has a gun from time to time. Because he's often left in the lurch, needing to use his fists or his guile, basically, to get out of situations. And also, I'd quite like it if I wore the suit from time to time.
I was just going to say, I'd like to wear that jacket.
Maybe we could have a swap clothes at work day.
We should go undercover as each other.
Ooh. Well, that's what we're doing at Halloween this year. I'm going as Bill, and you're going as Colin, right?
They're going to get a prosthetic so he's clean shaven. We don't
Yeah.
have to, grow back hair at a rapid pace. I think Bill deep down finds the gray both exhilarating and a little scary. And so, but with this new position, I think he's going to figure out how to overcome all that through Colin. So in that way, I think he admires that about Colin, but at the same time, needs it for himself.
How similar is Nick to Bill? I mean, I'd pretty much say they're the same person. Not really. No, Bill, I mean, Nick has a natural curiosity in life. He wants to know exactly what's happening at all times, and I think that's very similar to Bill.
Yeah.
Would I be right about that?
That's correct, yeah.
An appetite for knowledge, for sure.
I think we're both very thorough.
Yes, indeed.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Back to that fastidiousness.
Fastidious.
Colin and Tom, well, they're both handsome.
Oh,
Extremely fashionable. You are.
thanks, mate.
I've seen you at some events. Some.
Some.
You didn't know I was there.
Were you doing research, deep cover?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like to follow people on social media. I like to follow them in real life. Anyways, where were we? Is that called stalking?
It is called stalking. There's a name for it.
Old
But,
school.
when it's you, you're not being stalked.
No.
You're just being friendly watched.
Colin, I think you are a rule follower, so I would say you differ there.
Yeah, I don't like breaking rules, actually, in
You
real
know.
life.
Yeah.
I'm scared of getting in trouble. So, yeah, that's the difference.
The only difference?
I'm less of a renegade than Colin.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little goofier than Bill.
You are
I think we're probably both goofier
We're
than our
definitely a bit
characters,
goofier
right?
than our characters, for sure. Yeah.
We're funnier than even our characters are written.
We're way
And
funnier.
we're dads. Hey,
Yeah.
there we go. There
you go. We're
two
both
major
dads in real
differences.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at first, Colin is not very impressed about this new partnership. He's used to having an FBI liaison that basically lets him do whatever he wants to do and just sort of, stands back and lets things happen. But Bill likes to stick his nose into the business and ask a lot of questions and theorises on his own, and I think Colin finds that a little bit annoying to start with. And then when he realises that Bill is actually quite a capable human being and very good at what he does, he starts to sort of begrudgingly like him, and realises that maybe this would be a useful asset to him.
Bill thinks he's being sold snake oil a little bit because he's not sure why all of a sudden I'm being loaned out to this fusion cell. And so he's extremely apprehensive, a little suspicious, wondering why it's happening. And I think also probably has this opinion of the CIA, which we're told that the FBI and CIA have of one another, but slowly realizes, okay, this guy is the best at what he does. We may not see eye to eye. We certainly don't have the same methods, but we can figure out how to work together, especially for the greater good, which is we both have the same goal in that, keeping people safe.
They have a common goal but differing philosophies, and it's about how those philosophies kind of play off each other and how they have conflicts with each other, and that's kind of the heartbeat and the fun of the show, I would say.
Bill's engaged to his high school sweetheart, which I know about.
Yes.
Nick, what can you say about that relationship and how this new position in the fusion cell is going to be affecting how he views it?
We just filmed a scene that actually helps with this. I think Bill has underestimated how much time this new fusion cell would take up and how he will not be as accountable or reliable as he once was, potentially. And I won't say any more.
And Tom, Mike told me that Colin has a fascinating personal life, but we don't know if he's working an angle or genuinely interested in a romantic partner. So what can you say about that? Is he looking for love? Where is his mind when it comes to a personal life?
Well, Colin professes that relationships are not a good thing doing the job that he does. If you care about someone, then that means that you have a weakness, and if you have a weakness, that can get you killed. So he sort of lives by that philosophy, but as we get to know Colin a bit better, we realise that maybe he does have a weakness there, and maybe he does allow himself to feel things that he doesn't tell people that he feels. So, it's about kind of peeling back the layers of who Colin is, and, I think he himself is kind of he's worked so long in the CIA and worked in so many different areas and undercover and deep cover in so many different areas and told so many lies about his actual background that there is a kind of blur between truth and the stories that he's made up over the years about his background. So he's slightly, whilst being very good and competent at his job, he's a bit of a liability in his own personal life.